little bit of G pentatonic stuff we talked about a little bit the other day, right? Remember major pentatonic, and thinking of what made me think of it was the ukulele. You know, Paul playing ukulele. That would be the first note at open G. Would be open on the ukulele. Right. That's that. You can keep going. But that, so when we play those scales, we want to practice them, know we're there, but we don't just want to always practice just going up, right? Practice going down. Right? Or, there you go, right? Practice it up and down, okay? Okay, so now what else can we do there, right? And what I'm talking about is just to get you to think in terms of playing different patterns, because I think there's a big gap sometimes when people think about improvising or soloing, that like memorizing a bunch of scales and knowing what's going on your instrument is good, but and then we don't just like memorize a bunch of scales and then kind of wait for creative inspiration. I don't get much creative inspiration, you know. I just would play, and I'm trying to think of different patterns to play those notes with, right? And then I'll notice that some stuff I like and some I don't. One thing is playing, instead of just going all the way up to scale, play like 3 notes. Start from the first note, play 3 notes. Then start from the second note, play 3 notes. Start from the third note, play 3 notes. So what I mean is like this. Right, does that make sense? Right, and those 3s there, I mean, that sounds a lot different from just going. And it takes longer, right? So you're using more time, and then you could do the same thing going down, right? Very kind of Allman Brothers-y or something, but that's a very common thing. So even you know, in this, playing it for here, like in that uke position. Right? So going up in 3s and then down in 3s. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, so 3s, you can do it in 4s. Get the idea? So 3s and 4s going up the scale and down the scale. Changing the order of the notes, right? On each string. And this is like kind of random. I'm not kind of thinking musically here. I'm thinking in terms of patterns, and that's kind of the way my brain works anyway. But instead of going, why not play those notes on each string in reverse order? Similarly, going down instead of going, why not go? Or even alternating. Hear how different that sounds already just by changing the order. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not thinking musically. I'm thinking in terms of patterns, alternating the patterns, trying to find different ways to play those notes. But it starts by memorizing where they are. That gives you that facility to find them. But then there's like, once you memorize where they are, you don't just want to keep playing and just run up and run down the scale, because your fingers will get super used to that and it'll be hard to do other things. And that's why you're going to practice, you know, the kind of stuff I was just showing to you. How would we do that up here? It would be like, Right? Sounds doesn't even sound like the same scale. It's so different just by making a couple of those little changes. So check that out. If you're able to play a scale in tempo, try doing some different things with it.